Hi guys, welcome back. This is 20 Gaming again, bringing another Lost Sword content. So if you enjoy again the tier list, shout outs to Sefi. He's doing God's work with regards to Lost Sword. I do really get really good inputs from him. So do follow that tier list that Sefi made. I also made a video on telling you where to go with regards to that one. So we're talking about pets right now. So which pets are very important of your choice. But again, the good thing about the pets, if you summon here, just in your characters, like your pet summons, you can like probability rates, you can almost summon everybody here. Okay? You can summon everybody here. You can summon Phoenix. You can summon for Tiamat. Like there's like lots of 5-star characters here for your pets. And we'll be talking about who to choose technically. But again, more copies meaning their stats are gonna be much more higher. But again, I advise you not to get the pets if you're fully invested. Like just try to like casually summon your pet here. Okay? Like if you want to summon Bedivere here, it's just like an equipment. I know you don't have, it's like Girls Frontline 2. Are you, will you summon for the equipment? Like I suggest no. Just like do casually summon your pet here. Okay? If you're able to summon your pet here, that's gonna be good. Okay? That's why I'm not gonna be summoning for Bedivere. I'm trying to save this one up for more prevalent characters right now. Okay, but because like you can see here, so additional damage 10%, attack 10%, increase HP 10%. It's not that high. It's not that high on the initial ones. Plus allies critical hit chance 5%, critical damage plus 10%. Duration is 20 seconds. So just see the ability, but like know for a fact that like you choose who is your favorite, but there would be characters that are very very strong compared to other pets. Let's go to the character here. Let's go to the pets here. So the first one would be your target. I was able, lucky enough, I just got this one for a regular summon. Phoenix is an OP character because the thing is, if you put them at the back line, you will only get the stats. So attack is 30 and healing receive is 10, which is really good. But his ability here, it's like critical hit chance by 10%. It's an automatic 10%. It will increase your team's critical hits and increase your attackers' critical hit. If they have high critical damage, you're gonna be clearing those stages faster. So it's due for 20 seconds and then the cooldown is 20 seconds. So Phoenix is your target first. Ran is next. She's a new pet. I was able to get her as well just by regular summons. Again, they're very generous on the summons. That's why I do really love playing Lost Sword. I just summon and summon and summon, and then I just get whatever. Okay, so I'm just lucky enough. So look at this. No copies. Her attacks and crit damage. If you put her at the back line, that's gonna be your buff. And then you also have an inflict damage equal to 24% of attack to all enemies. So effect status bonus damage. If you are using a shock character, damage is increased by 100% when attacking a target affected by shock. So cooldown is every 5 seconds, guys. Okay? So she inflicts every 5 seconds. So you deal damage 100% when attacking a shock target if you have a shock character. Okay, so that's Phoenix. Run. You can also go for Griffin. I also got him, by the way. Very, very lucky with the pets, but the character not that great. So those are Phoenix, Ran, Griffin. Griffin is giving you high HP and critical damage at the back line. And this one, critical damage plus 20%. If you want to put him there in front, every time is 20 seconds. If you have a high crit rate, just imagine additional crit damage. You will hit really hard. So those are the things that you can consider. 1, 2, 3. You can also consider Tiamat. Tiamat is like an S tier character and her pet is also an S tier. Just look at this. Attack plus 30 and additional damage plus 5%. You can put her as like at the back line of your pets. That's your buff. That's what you're gonna be getting. And the skills inflict damage equal to 24%. Defense reduction 10%. Okay? So the defense of the enemy will get lower, then you can hit them harder. So duration is for 3 seconds and the cooldown is 10 seconds. That's why she's OP. So that's the things that you can consider. And I think at the moment, if you want to consider Esteria as well. So just see all of this. At the backside, attack 30%, damage reduction 5%, and then you can fear as well. So you can fear if you will use her in the front line, you can use her active skill fear. cannot take action 2 seconds and the cooldown is 20 seconds. But like I feel like she can be at the backside helping you with the 30% buffs. Okay? So those are the characters that you can put in. So you can also put Morgana. The good thing about Morgana, look at this. Attack 30, crit damage 15 at the back. But like on the passive, all allies attack plus 12%. Okay? Everybody's attack plus 12%. But like look at this. Look at this buffs. Okay? Look at those buffs. And then you can just choose whatever character that you can do after those. Like you can play around. Some of the characters have root. I have, where's that root? And freeze. So there's like Merlin. I think Merlin has a freeze. Where's that? Freeze. So she has that freeze ability, inflict damage. You can have her, you can put her in the front line to like delay the enemies, and then on top of another Merlin as your main character, you can delay them, and then root with Neo Belvedere. So you can delay. So again, priorities, or don't be antsy with the pulls and on the pets. You will be getting them for sure. Just by luck, again, it's RNG, but like I'm happy with my RNG right now. So summon on the characters, and then on the pets, if you really 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 like them, then go ahead and pull. I'm trying to save this one for the rainy weather. So maybe Chamat will be there, or maybe Morgana will be there. That's the time I will be pulling. But right now, her skills here are not that great. That's just me. Just imagine 10%, 10%. It's not that big. And then critical hit chance is not that big. And then even Vivian here. So just attack, ignore damage reduction. I know it's high, but like you can put her as well. But like I suggest not to summon for her, unfortunately. But at least now it's like a 30% attack, which is good at the back line. So in the pets, you can arrange them here. So if you go to your team formation, you go to your pet. So see, she will have this ability, whoever is the first one. So I put the Griffin there, and then Griffin's ability will be there, and then the Griffin's ability will be critical damage. So I'll be putting Phoenix in the front, okay, and then Griffin at the back. So then I'm gonna remove her here. I'm gonna put Ran at the back. So technically you can do this. So Phoenix gives you the ability all allies crit hit chance 10%, while Griffin at the back gives you that 30% increased HP, critical damage 15. So just imagine critical hit, critical damage, and then if you put Ran there as well, attack and critical damage. Just imagine critical damage is already 30%, guys. 30% crit damage with increased HP for your HP tanks, and then attacks on your attackers, and then Phoenix for your crit rate. Okay, so you will be able to do this. Again, the front line will get the ability because like the other back line will just do the buffs. Okay, so going back, best characters for your pets. But again, I suggest just to summon your pets casually. Don't be too serious unless it's really really a tier 0 pet. Okay, so unless it's a tier 0 pet. Going back to the pet again, things to consider. I'm very lucky. Ran, she's good. Phoenix, Griffin, so that's 3. And then Tiamat, 4. Morgana, 5. And then where's my Asteria? 6. Okay? 6. And then go ahead on what you want to like summon for. You can summon for root characters. Merlin for your freeze. So you can delay the enemy for 1 second. That will give you some time to like cool your characters down. Or like characters that has the ability to like root or freeze or give crit rate, crit damage. That would be very very helpful to you guys. So hopefully you guys like this video. Like and subscribe again, because like again, if you have more copies of even the 4-star, see this one. See, even the 4-star buffs here, 35% damage reduction, creates a shield that blocks the enemy, equal to caster's HP plus 15%. So you can, with a lot of copies, their attack buffs will be higher. But again, 5 stars will still be stronger even without copies. Look at that. Even without copies, they're much stronger, and abilities is much greater than the 4 stars. So it's all up to you. if you want to spend on this, but like again, I'm a free to play player, casual player as well. I feel like they're very generous. The probability rates are very high. 2% on the characters, 3% on the 5-star, 2% plus 3% here, and the pet summons as well. Very nice as well. Probability rates are like 3% as well. So higher chance for you to be able to pull. Let's see if I'll be able to pull a pet. No, I don't have. Let's pull one here. So no. So let's pull for Neo Belvedere just to see. I know I'm 59 more summons to go. I try my best to like make her 3-star. So no. So hopefully before this one ends, we'll talk about Neo Belvedere later on the video. So I hope you guys like this video. Those are the characters for the pets that you can look out for. So hopefully you guys like this video. Like and subscribe again. This is 2000 Gaming, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.